Hey there, everybody. 5 keys to a healthy body and mind right after the intro. Hey there, gentlemen. I hope you had a great week. Happy Friday to you, and I hope you have a better weekend. 5 keys to a healthy body and mind. But before we get into that, let's get into the fragrance of the week. And the fragrance of the week is this: Dolce and Gabbana, The One. This is Dolce and Gabbana, The One. This is one of my favorite colognes in my collection. I really like it. It smells really good. Man, I like this one. It is. You know what? It's basically for fall, but I think you can wear this, year round. It smells really good. Your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend, they will really like this. It has a warm and spicy smell rather, with amber and tobacco. Very aromatic, with some citrus and sweet undertones there. It's woody, so the woodiness kind of brings it into the fall and in the winter months. But because of how fresh and spicy it is, I think you can get away with it even in the summer months. Matter of fact, I wore it yesterday, so I think it'll work out really nice for you. And this is for anybody, old and young. It's got a kind of it's not an older man smell or younger man smell. It's kind of a neutral one, and it just smells good. So get you a bottle of this as soon as you can. It's not that cheap. You gotta put a little investment in these guys. This one, Dolce & Gabbana, The One. All right, well, let's get into our topic for the day, and that is health. Gentlemen, we have to take care of ourselves. Now, the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about a couple of different issues. The first one we were talking about was the mindset. We were dealing with the mindset. So we were talking about things dealing with the mind, getting the mindset set together, getting it set so that you can do this thing with your body and your mind and set yourself in a position to succeed. The next thing we talked about after that was a healthy diet. We got into all the things that you need to do to eat right, leafy vegetables. If you didn't get that, guys, go back to the next video and to the previous video rather. And the next one is we have to exercise daily. Exercise daily. You see that on your screen there. You have to exercise daily. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Exercising daily. Now, I'm 52 years old. I think I told you that before. So I'm middle-aged. And as you get older, the more exercise you need, okay? We want to, our testosterone levels tend to go down. We tend to be less motivated. But there's some things that you can do to help yourself in that capacity. First of all, if you're having trouble keeping your testosterone levels up, you can talk to your doctors and they can help you with some supplements. There's some things out there foods that I know, this is not the food part, but there are foods that I know that can help you. Oysters is one thing that help you with zinc, and zinc tends to help you with your testosterone levels. So that may be something that you want to look into, so that can motivate you to get into exercising on a daily basis. Okay, gentlemen. So that may be the first thing you need to do to help your body get strong enough to do these exercises. But one of the first things you need to do, especially as you get older, you younger guys, you tend to exercise, you're playing basketball, you're playing soccer, you're doing all this stuff anyway. As older guys, we probably have a little bit more wear and tear on the bodies. Like me, I used to play football, so my knees aren't that great anymore. I got shoulder issues, all kind of stuff from playing football. So I have to do other things to work out so it doesn't hurt some of my joints. So when you get up to our age, in the middle age, and our older gentlemen, one of the best things that you can do for exercise on a daily basis, at least or minimum 4 times a week, is walking briskly for 30 minutes a day. Any doctor will tell you that is one of the best things that you can do for your heart, is to walk 30 minutes a day briskly. And you can split that up, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, but it's important, gentlemen, to do that. Now, that's a regular exercise, excuse me. That's just regular exercise. That's not anything you got to get involved into. But then that, for you beginners, that'll start you out in a good place. For me, I go a little bit beyond that, and some of you gentlemen might want to do that. My main course of exercising is boxing. And in the beginning of my life, okay, when I was younger, I did more anabolic type exercises. That's weightlifting or things of that nature, because I was getting the aerobic exercise, which is running around, jumping anyway. But as we get older, in our middle age years, 30s, 40s, 50s, we tend not to have as much cardio as we should. So boxing kind of gives you the best of both worlds, or mostly cardio, but some strength training. So you could do your push-ups, you do your sit-ups. I do some stretches, not stretches, but the rubber bands or banding for my strength training. I don't do any more weight training. Not saying you can't. There's guys that, if your joints can handle it, do some weight training. I tend not to do any more weight training. I'm big enough as it is. I'm about 232 now. Last time I weighed myself this week. So muscular, my BMI is really good. I'm more muscular than, of course, than fat. So I tend not to lift as much. I'm just trying to stay toned. I don't want to get into any heavy lifting. So I use these bands. You can pick those up from Amazon or anywhere, and that'll help you keep your strength up if that's what you want. But the main thing as you get into your middle age years is to keep your cardio going, keep your heart strong. And I like to box, okay? I'm not a jogger. Some of you guys might go out there and you run a mile or two a day, and that's great. But for me, that's bad on my joints. So I tend not to do that. So I box. So I have behind me there, or to this side, I have a punching bag that I set up in my office, and I literally do that pretty much every day, at least 4 to 5 times a week. And I box for about 4 to 6 rounds every morning. And it's high intensity. I try to do 100 punches per round. I do 3-minute rounds, 1 minute rest in between, and I get in there, and and by the end I'm drenched, I'm sweating, but it's a great exercise for me, and something that you guys might invest in. This wasn't that expensive. You do need to know something about loads on your house when you put it up on the ceiling, because my career is in architecture. I kind of know how everything works, but you can have somebody install it for you, or you can ask a question in the comments below. Or even email me, and I can guide you along on how to set that up for yourself. Okay, get you a punching bag and put it up there. That's a 70 pound. I used to do 100, but I didn't want that much weight on my trusses in the ceiling there. So that's something that you can do with your exercising. Another thing that you can do is straight push-ups, guys. I mean, even if you just did push-ups, that'll be great for your strength training. You pretty much, a push-up is the greatest thing you could probably do for strength training for the whole body. It works the whole core, even your legs if you're doing them properly and you got your legs straight. Now, there's another thing I have back there to my left there, down there, is a step. Got that for Walmart for about like $25 or something like that. It's an 8-inch step, and you can use that for your aerobic type of activity, gentlemen. Basically, you could do that for 15 minutes. You can do it for 30 minutes. Do it briskly up and down instead of, if you don't want to walk, because in Florida here, it's hot. It's hot from the beginning of the day until the end of the day. So I tend to not like the heat. So if I do want to do something and offset my exercises, I'll do some steps. I do them them about maybe 15 to 20 minutes after I do push-ups and, you know, some strength training. I'll go up and down and you know, step up, step down, step up, step down, things like that. I don't do it to music. I just have my TV on up there and I'll watch a program, you know, Fox News or Newsmax or something like that. And I'll just go up and down with that, and I'll time myself with that. So that's something that you could do. But gentlemen, you got to get the body moving. These bodies are made to move, and we got to keep them moving. And I noticed again, when we get in the middle age years, we tend to, guys want to come home from our day's work and we want to get the remote. We want to sit in front of the TV, and that could probably be the worst thing you could do for your body. You got to keep that body in motion. Okay, so let's get out there this week. Let's do this week. If you haven't started exercising this week, this is what I want you to do, or haven't started exercising, this is what I want you to do this week, gentlemen, is start with a brisk walk. Let's start with 15 minutes to 20 minutes to get yourself going in the morning or in the evening. I particularly like in the morning. You get it out of the way, you got your heart rate going. Hey, that's the best time to get the exercise going to me. So gentlemen, let's start this week coming Monday. Get up in the morning, get out there, get yourself walking. If you want to get a step instead, go out there to Walmart, pick up that one. Get up there and do your 8-inch steps for about 15, 20 minutes. And I guarantee you in about a month, you will see a difference in how you feel. All right, gentlemen, I hope you had a wonderful time with me. I had a wonderful time with you. I will see you on next week.